everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at two more Offerwall games. This time we're looking at State of Survival and Star Trek Fleet Commander. Both are city building games, and I enjoyed both of them actually more than I thought I would. Neither of them are very hard to do. Star Trek only takes a day, whereas the State of Survival is about 5 or 6 days, although you can do it way faster than I did if you use all of the premium currency they give you that I didn't know I had. But I'm going to go kind of through what each game looks like and some of the tips, and then you can make your own decision on whether or not you want to do these games. One note, they both did pay very, very quickly, like within seconds of me exiting the app and then going into War of the Visions, they both paid me off. So both are fantastic offers, and they're very manageable to do on your own time while you play War of the Visions anyway, especially if you have a phone that you can do these offers on, and then BlueStacks that you can do the War of the Vision stuff on. So let's get into the games. Alright, so here we are in State of Survival, and this one is another city builder that was pretty easy to do, and they give you a lot of resources, so you never really have to worry about like farming stuff. Like, you just have to make sure that, and this is going to be your advice for every single city builder, that you are keeping up to date on all of your timers. As long as you're always building something, you are good to go. So you can see here I've got all my different resources that I'm farming, and you know, there's people I can talk to and get resources from. But the main thing you have to see in this game is this big building right here. This is my command center or my headquarters, and you need to get it to level 15 to get this offer. When you click on it, you're going to see all the requirements. So your other buildings will need to be leveled, you'll need certain resources, and the important thing is that you always check here first if you can do an upgrade, and then otherwise go around and upgrade everything else. Now, in terms of resources, here's something I didn't know that really helps out. So down in the bottom right corner, you can see the icon that says backpack. If you click on that, you can see I have all of these different things. So there are timer reducers, there are different food and items. For example, like here I have 100 metal, and I have 101 of those. So really I have a boatload of metal. And like, for example, here I have 2,413 uses of 1,000 metal. So I can turn that into what is that, like 2 million metal. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. Like, I'm literally never going to run out of these resources, because here I have 10,000 uses or of wood here, and I have 540 of those 10,000. So you're never going to run out of resources. They give these out so easily from events, from dailies, from all that kind of stuff. The other thing in this menu that I didn't realize is that I had all of these. So these are biocaps, and that's the premium currency in this game. So I could make 2,700 here. I have another 4,000 here. I have another 190 biocaps here, and I did not take advantage of this. So I could have done this challenge so much easier, but instead it took me, I think, less than a week, definitely less than 6 days, but it still took a while because I wasn't using all those biocaps. And what you can do with those biocaps, you can see up here, I'm not building, so I have this little hammer in the top left. That's going to suggest what I can upgrade. This is second hammer, and you can hire that second construction slot for 2 days by spending 500 of what's that called, the biocaps. So again, I have just alone here, I have 4,000. So basically I have more than enough to keep 2 building slots open the entire time, and I still wouldn't have run out of biocaps. And I also could have then used my extra biocaps to just upgrade things instantly. So for example, here I don't even have to upgrade for 6 minutes, I can just go instant build with 82 biocaps. So keep an eye on your inventory and all the free stuff you're getting, because that's going to make this so much easier. So if you haven't played a city builder, basically you are going to be following their instructions to a T for the first like 5 levels, and then they give you a little bit more freedom. And the most important thing is you always come to your command center, you check your upgrade, what do you need? Okay, I'll go over there and upgrade that building. And that's going to allow you to always just progress towards finishing this offer wall. You can see this little hand thing, that's asking for help. So I'm part of a alliance, and it's like a guild, and you want to join one of those as soon as possible. You can get a ton of rewards, and everyone can send you help to help you build things faster, and there's other rewards through that as well. But otherwise, you're just going to build your town, and I'm going to honestly say that you want to just always be building troops, always be upgrading, and always be researching. So in this game, there are certain points where you need to get to before you can progress. For example, I think this attack tactics 2, I don't think I could get my command center up to a certain point until I got this upgrade. So if you ignore the research, it will eventually cost you. So make sure you're always progressing your research, you're always upgrading whenever you can, and when you know you have some time to play, buy that second build slot for 2 days, and then just have like one long timer going, and then go around and upgrade all of like your 5-minute upgrades, your 6-minute upgrades, etc., because that's going to help you get through this very, very quickly. The other thing that you can do, so for example, if I want to upgrade my hero precinct, so I can upgrade, oh, it says I don't have enough wood, well, that's fine because I have all of these items that I can use. Great. So that's going to take 14 hours, which is just too long for me. So you also have these speed up items. And again, if you're not planning on playing this game afterwards, then there's no need to save them. I can use all of my speed ups right now. And look at that. That's going to be done in 11 hours now, because I've just used all my speed ups. And you can always check, there's also going to be a bunch of, like, I'm just clicking through all of these progression quests because I've upgraded so many things. But there's also just going to be daily quests, and you can see here as I climb through this daily quest thing, and you can just do these easily. Look at that. They've given me a bunch of speed ups, they've given me some credits, they've given me all this stuff. There we go, look at that, how much 10k food and 10k wood I got just for doing my dailies. And you can see if you get to the to each level, it's going to give you even more stuff for doing your missions. So other tips, you want to also just be kind of doing some of your daily stuff just to get all the rewards, and that includes doing some recon. So it's going to tell you how to do that, but basically you can go and check all of these different objectives, and you're going to go and send your team off to go attack different targets. And when you do that, you're going to get rewards, and that's going to really help you progress even faster. This game's kind of cool. It's got this like classic city builder type thing where you are actually building, and you're sending your army out, you're capturing points, you can attack other players, etc. But then it also has this kind of tower defense, hero collecting style. So for example, I can do this level right here, and depending on the heroes you have and the upgrades you've given them, and they're going to have different skills, and you're basically going to set them up. And I have it on auto right now, but there's like this little exploration thing. It's really not much of a game. But then once you get to an enemy, it's basically going to be tower defense. So I can move this guy up here, you know, I can drop a turret there, and there's all sorts of things. And I have abilities on, so this guy will use his shotgun automatically. But if I wanted to, I'll be able to do that myself. So I can aim my shotgun. And yeah, so this made it a little more fun than just like the classic send your army out. Like this is kind of an interesting style of game. You can see that there's 3 waves and then a boss at the end of it. So there's lots to do in this game. It's not the fastest Offerwall that I've done, but it's a good one because there's stuff to do the whole time. It's also easy to do while playing War of the Visions, because you're leaving things on timer, you're sending troops off to go fight somebody, and then you have War of the Visions on the entire time, no problem at all. So I'm just gonna back off and let this guy come at me, because he looks pretty fearsome. But yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the I'd say easier in the long run Offerwalls that you can do, and it's fairly lucrative depending on the deal that you can get in your region, so it's definitely something to check out. And if you have any questions about this game, you just need to comment on the video and let me know. But otherwise, always be building your troops, always be researching something on your research area here, unless you're upgrading it. Geez, I already did all these. And always be like building a new building, and you're gonna be just fine. Don't forget to check your like this one. Don't forget to check your events, and always check online if there are codes, and you'll be just fine. They give you so many resources that there's literally nothing you ever have to farm. It's just the time of the timers. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Okay, so this next one we're going to look at is Star Trek Fleet Commander, and this one is incredibly easy. I did it in a day and a half, if even that. So big shout out to my guildmate who recommended this one, because I had seen people say that it's not very good, and then he's like, no, it took like a day. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll try it out. And something that I'm going to tell you right off the bat is that you see these gold bars up here. That is the premium currency. They give you a lot of it for free, and it can be used to do everything in this game super fast and super free, so it can accelerate your progression. And if you only plan on doing this for the Offerwall, then by all means just spend all of your resources, use all of your speed ups, because you're not coming back anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the game and kind of give you an idea of what's going on. So you can see I have these 2 green timers. One's for your building and one's for research. Unlike your State of Survival, you can't get a second build slot. You can only ever have that 1 build slot. So you need to use it wisely. But you can speed things up really easily in this game. So here I've got my research and my academy done, and if I click the start building, I can go take a look at whatever they recommend me, and what you can see here is I can instantly do this for 9 of that gold bar, that premium resource. I have 31 of them, so it's pretty sweet to be able to do stuff instantly. But otherwise, I can build something like that. I can click this purple arrow to ask people for help in my guild, and then I can click again and I can speed it up. And these speed ups, again, if you're not planning on using this game or playing this game past the Offerwall, then use all of your speed ups. If you want to save them for the really big projects, that's cool, but sometimes like the 1 minute and 5 minute ones are good to get some of the fodder out of the way. The cool thing about this game is as soon as you get to 5 minutes on a timer, you can then finish it automatically. So you can see I just got some help there. So what I'll do is I'll use 2 timers there, and I'll use another one here. And you can see my timer's under 5 minutes now, so that means I can just finish it. What this does is it allows you to to have to think about your timers more instead of just letting something run down. You have to kind of like log in and be efficient. And I think that's kind of interesting. But anyway, so what you do in this game is you collect all your resources, you're building your farms, and this is your base. Okay, and on this base you're gonna have all these different things to build up. The thing that you need to build up is this operations. You need to get the operations to level 10, which is what I've done here, and this does not take long at all. You can see though that there's requirements. Your shipyard has to be level 10, and your shipyard needs your R&D to be level 10, and so on. So you have to do a lot of other upgrading. So you can do that pretty easily though. Everything upgrades very quickly, and that makes it very quick to go through this. I honestly, and you can see I've got an insane amount of resources up there. I've got 41.4 thousand of this par steel resource. When I started the game, I thought, oh man, I don't have enough, and I was constantly spending the premium currency to get more. But you'll find out very, very quickly that you're going to get a ton from doing the dailies, from doing the quests, from doing all sorts of achievements and stuff. So well, we were just in the interior of our station. You can click exterior to see the outside, and you have 2 docks here. This is where you put your ships, and then there's the system that you're in. And in your system, there's going to be all the other people's homes and all these little minions, and I can go and send my ship out, and it will go out and attack that minion, and I can recall my ship and upgrade it and repair it and all that kind of stuff. Now here's something that's going to help you pretty early on. It's going to tell you to take out an enemy of level let's say 5 or higher, and you're going to say, well, there are no enemies of level 5 or higher. So you need to click on, once you're in the system, you have to click again where you click system. You'll see it says galaxy on the bottom right corner there, and now you have another map, and there's all these other systems, and all these systems are going to have different enemies. They're going to have different ways to farm. For example, there's another quest that tells you you need to go mine some like tritanium, and you're like, well, there's no tritanium anywhere I've looked. You have to search through the different systems and find a system that has it, and it's not always super clear. But the cool thing is it has this quest log. It's going to tell you what to do for a lot of things. You can locate certain things. It's going to help you find them on the map, and you can, send your ship over there, and your ship's going to go like warp over to that area and do the thing. So the main advice for this game is going to be, join your guild, so you have the help action. That's super good for you. Always keep an eye on events and stuff. So up here, there's these milestones, and this is going to give you a bunch of resources. And then there's these chests, and these chests are super important. So you can see here, there's a 10-minute free chest. You can get one every single 10 minutes. There's a 4-hour free chest and a 24-hour free chest. The timer doesn't come back on until you click it. So you do want to do that as much as possible, because look at that. I just got 2 15-minute speed ups. That's going to help me complete my Offerwall all that much faster. And there's other stuff too, like there's your daily quests that you can do, and you get a bunch of premium currency. Every single day you can earn more premium currency, and then just spend that all on your upgrades, and that's going to make it happen super quickly for you. There is hero building in this game. There's all these different heroes that you have to gather shards of to get them. And then once you get them, you can start leveling them up, and it's like War of the Visions. They have your level system, but then you have to collect more shards to rank them up and promote them and stuff, and it's pretty interesting. So there really isn't too much to this game. The biggest thing is that with all these city builders and empire builders, that you want to be always building something if possible. And because there's no second builder in this game, you really just want to use that premium currency. They give you a bunch of it, and you want to use it to just spend, like, to instant build a bunch of stuff that costs 1, 2, 3 of it. Like if you look, I have 28. Like the other day I had 100 and something, and if I can instant build something for 3 of those gold credits, then that's going to be super fast. So the beginning of the game, it's just going to walk you through it. It's going to tell you exactly what to do for the first little while, and then it's going to be up to you to make your own decisions. And the biggest thing that I'll say is just always go to your operations center and see what your operations center needs to upgrade, and then work your way down to the lowest thing and upgrade that. And keep in mind when you make a new building that you can upgrade it a bunch instantly for free, because the under 5 minutes is an instant complete. So whenever you build a new building, just upgrade it as many levels as you can until the timer's like a couple minutes, and then you can come back to it. But because there's no second build slot in this game, you have to be pretty organized about how you're building just to save time. But what happened was on the second day, I got my operations 10 upgrade going, and then I just dumped 100% of my my timing helpers into the timer, and I had it done in an hour and a half, and then boom, my visiore was added instantly to my War of the Visions account, and that was a breeze. So this game's pretty cool, to be honest. Out of all the games I've played, I feel like I might come back to this one. I'm really into sci-fi. I've never watched Star Trek, but it really appeals to me, this whole system and sending your, like, I'm gonna recall this ship, it's gonna come back to base. Like, I think it's pretty cool. The quests seem involved. There's choices that you can make, like you can choose to let a guy go that you caught or kill him. There's other games like give you the illusion of that you're choosing what to do, but really you're following a set plan, and this game certainly has that too. But it actually does feel like the amount of quests and the fact they have story and the fact that I can go to whatever system I want and relocate my station there, it does actually feel like I have way more choice than the other city builders I've played. So yeah, if you have any questions about this one, just fire off to me in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. But this one is honestly super fast. Use your premium credits, use your speed ups, check what your operation needs, and you will be just fine. All right, so that's going to be it for this Offerwall guide video. Let me know if it was useful to you in the comments below, and if you've tried these out yourself and have any tips for our other viewers. Otherwise, have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again. I think I'll do one more Offerwall video. I've still got one more idle game going, and I might try one more city building game, and then I'm probably going to cap out at that point and just hope it's enough for FFT2. So we'll see you for that one, and we'll see you for more War of the Visions videos soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can show your support with a like and subscribe, and by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/MysidiaGaming. Until next time, keep it real, Mysidians.